Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Can you believe that we are already going into February? Wow, how time goes by so fast. Wow, this month is going to be so much fun. I hope that you guys are all excited as much as I am. For the month of February, we are going to talk all about love and self-care and of course, finances and budgeting are number one, but we want to incorporate some of the other items that are happening on the calendar, which is Valentine's Day. Please subscribe to my channel, and I always love engagement. So don't forget, like the video, say hello below, and let's get started. Okay guys, so today's video is going to be, we're going to talk about love and self-care. So today, week one, we are on week one, and I know by the time you guys watch this, I'm hoping the February calendar will officially be posted. The calendar is going to consist of different sales, different motivational tips and tricks, and also it has a weekly schedule like weekly videos, email that will go out every week, and it's all going to consist around the same topic, love and self-care. This is what we are focusing on for the month of February. You could say to yourself, okay, well, don't worry, just hear me out. Self-care consists of a lot of different things, and it doesn't just have to be about, getting your nails done. Okay, there's so much more stuff that's self-care, and we're gonna talk about that right now. All right, let's get started. This week, we're gonna talk about DIY, Valentine's Day ideas. So you know how I always talk about how having the holiday binder is super important, right? I talk about this all the time. Having a holiday binder is very important because you can plan throughout the whole year. As of right now, I've been saving for Valentine's Day. I've been saving for Easter and Mom's Day. And so it's a great way to plan, so that way when the holidays come around the corner, you are not surprised. And here is my holiday. This is my holiday binder. This is my Sienna binder. I have 3 of these, and I use them all for my cash envelopes, like my 1 month ahead and my regular cash envelopes. But this one is the holiday binder, and I won't spend too much time on here, but I just want to show you very quickly how you can, like right here, this is Valentine's Day. So every week that you get paid, maybe you could put $5 in one of the envelopes. You have Valentine's Day, you have Easter, you have Mother's Day, you have like pretty much all of the holidays, basic holidays. I did not include like every single holiday. I tried to include your major holidays. Okay, so there's 12 there. All right, binder and setting up your envelopes and getting that ready is super important. Okay, but let's talk about DIY gifts for Valentine's Day. How can we save money during the holidays when things are so outrageous? So here are a couple of my DIY Valentine's Day with your man or your boyfriend. Okay, the number one. How about making handmade love notes? Cute. So here's my thought on this. You can make like some handmade love notes, or you can do like affirmation cards, and you can, hand them every morning when you're doing his breakfast, or you're making his lunch, and you can put these like little notes in his lunch. How adorable is that? So cute. Okay, so handmade love notes or affirmation. Probably with a boyfriend or a husband, I think handmade love notes would be really cute because you could stick them in his pocket or somewhere where that he would be able to see. So that's so much fun. What I was thinking is DIY self-care gift basket. A DIY self-care gift basket, that would be something like very small, just getting a very small gift basket with budget-friendly self-care items like candles, face mask, socks, coffee, tea, a notepad, paper that you can write, a journal book. A self-care gift basket is so cute. Pretty much you could put anything in it. You could put anything in it, lotion, like so much stuff at CVS, maybe even Dollar General, Target, like the dollar section. The cute little socks they have usually for, even the Dollar Tree probably has a lot of stuff. Get there, like little heart boxes of candy. So those are pretty reasonable, I would say, like a self-care gift basket. That's really cute. Now, this one that I was also thinking about, this one could be, I had to stick financing in here somehow. I don't want to make the video too long, so that's why I'm trying to run through these fairly quickly. The other one I was thinking about is creating a budget bundle for a friend of yours or your partner. So What I mean by that is creating just buying them a budget planner system. So that would be like buying them their budget planner and picking the binder out for them, and you could either create 12 custom envelopes for them. Maybe you know what their options would be. And if you didn't, because we have 6 or 12, but let's say if you didn't want to do custom, you could always do the pre-made. So we have tons of pre-made envelopes that you can add to your binder. So customizing a budgeting bundle for your friend, which I think would be so nice, because you could help them start their financial journey as well. And then you can do it together and work together on all of this. Okay, the fourth one I came up with is obviously baking items, like homemade items to bake in the house. And that's pretty easy. I don't know if everybody has all of like the small little gadgets, but I think nowadays you can get so much stuff at like Target. You can even get it at Michael's, and probably a lot of you guys already have it. You could probably figure out even how to do it right on the stovetop. When I say making homemade treats, I mean like you could do chocolate covered strawberries. You could make heart-shaped sugar cookies, and then you can decorate it with all of the red, white, you know what I mean? Like all of those colors, and it would be so cute. I wish I could actually have all these examples right here so I can actually just show you, what I would do, but I think that's great. So far we've talked about like the handmade love notes. Okay. First of all, let me go back a little bit. First of all, you have to have this conversation with your husband or your boyfriend. This is something that is between you. Like if you're looking at cutting back on spending money for Valentine's Day, because the holiday can be very, very expensive, especially Valentine's Day. So, if you're one that you don't want to spend a lot of money on jewelry and all this other extra stuff, and maybe you guys are saving for A, B, and C, then that's a conversation that you should have with your boyfriend or your husband, and just say, look, this year we're going to do things differently. Let's try to be creative and think outside the box, so that way you don't spend so much money. But again, if you start your holiday binder and you start to save, and you guys maybe have a goal for like next year, and you say, okay, this year we worked really hard, we saved for our holiday binder for Valentine's specifically, and your goal is, I don't know, $200 or something, then I would say that's different. But if you don't, and you're trying to work towards, eliminating your debt and trying to get better with your finances, then try to do some of the smaller things first, because I think at the end of the day, it's not about the item that you get. It is about putting the effort, having fun, and showing appreciation to each other at the end of the day. Okay, I stopped at Family Dollar. Now, this idea here I think is so cute. This is going to be a memory jar, or like a memory scrapbook jar. I'm going to fill this jar with love notes, memories, pictures. If you have like Polaroid pictures every month, and you can see your growth and how you guys are doing. So every month you can put it in here. You could also fill the jar with like memories, love notes, cards. You could do like if you guys go to the movies, you could save stuff, any pictures that you're taking every month. Like you're gonna get a jar, and you're gonna put everything in your jar, and this is gonna be called the memory jar for the full year. And then you can actually decorate the outside. Any ways that you could create labels, like there's the Brothers machine, people have crickets, like, you could create really fun labels for the outside. And you can make this, maybe, if you have kids, then you can do it all together. If not, you could just do it with you and your husband. You want to spice things up, make it fun, right? Okay, so that's that idea. It's a DIY date night. This is really the number one that I wanted to talk to you guys about, because at the end of the day, it's not about going to a fancy restaurant. Again, you have to talk to each other about this, but I personally love this. Now, what I would do is I would make something that you never made before, like make a plate of Chinese food, or make something that you never made. Now, you could either make it together at home. How cute is that? Cutting everything up and really making a gourmet dinner at home. You can make something so much fun. You could set candles, and you set your candles, make your dinner, pick a movie after, and this doesn't have to be just you and your husband. This can be a whole family, like for your children as well. So you guys are all cooking together. You're setting up your candles. You are picking a movie night, like a funny love movie, like a funny comedy movie. And if you don't want to do a movie, then you can actually do game night. So you guys are all hanging out together, playing games. And the last idea I did have that I thought was really awesome, and I think that would be so much fun, is if you didn't want to do game night, you can also create a vision board. So what I mean is, like, after you're done cooking, you're going to clean up, and then you can create a vision board and grab like a bunch of photos that you have. So this is something that you might have to plan. So a lot of people nowadays use their phone, but let's just say you still have physical pictures. You can pull a bunch of pictures, like if it's for you and your husband or boyfriend, then you can pull pictures that you, like when you first met, and then you wouldn't, each year you'll have like a different picture. You can create a vision board of all of the years that you've been together. Now, if you have children, then you can just do the whole thing as a family. I want to do it myself. All right. So the other thing is watch the ending, because I have something special for you. Okay, so the three, now we have to talk about self-care. Now today this is week 1, and week 1 was really about DIY Valentine's Day. It was trying to, like what I just talked about, trying to do things on a budget, a little bit, saving money and doing things on a budget. So now I'm going to talk to you guys about self-care topics. Valentine's Day isn't just about, romance and love. We want to still talk about self-care, self-love. We need that. Okay? It's not everybody has a partner. Not everybody's married. Self-love is very, very, very important. Love your budget. You're probably like, what? I want you to be in a place where you feel confident with what you're doing. I've said this a lot of times, but I want you to feel confident with loving your budget and opening and working it. And why do we need to do this? Because the importance of you loving your budget it's about self-care. This is for you to reduce the stress in your life, right? Doesn't that make sense? It does. What I'm trying to say is that you have to love your budget, because this is a part of self-care. Money and learning how to deal with your finances is a part of self-care. It's to better guide you. It's to better give you knowledge. It's to give you knowledge. And when you have finance goals, it reduces the stress so much more. Am I right? I mean, trust me when I tell you this, and I don't want to go on a rant, but I'm going to do a quick 30-second rant. I never had any goals when it came to like my past and when I was doing my own budgeting. But what I have to tell you is that when I changed and I started learning about all of the different things like that I share with you guys, I took things like not for granted, and I value things a lot more. And I guess that really boils down to like your money. So self-care is so important. Please take the time to love your budget, dig deep, write everything out. Just use something that you know that you can work with it, that you understand it. 2, this is a big topic, emotional and mental self-care. Basically, I'm going to break it down. It's just setting boundaries and saying no. So a lot of time, it's okay to prioritize you. It's okay to say no. And I know I've had the same problem. It takes me, I still struggle with saying no, but I'm a lot better. Because at the end of the day, it is me that has to do the work. It is me that has to commit to something. It is me. So, you have to learn to say no. It's okay. So it's okay to prioritize yourself and create healthy boundaries. And that means with people, with family, with social media. Those are just some of the examples. So setting boundaries and saying no so you can live free. You could focus on the things that you need to do for yourself. And when you're ready to be able to help other people, you can. All right, the third one is your daily habits. We want to do self-love practices every day. So the minute you walk in the door, and what I mean is basic self-care. This is like free stuff. It's just easy. So when you get home from work, the first thing you're going to do is put on your pajamas, put on your sweatpants, your loungy sweatpants, and then put on your slippers. So you put on your slippers and what do? You light a candle, you make your tea, make a coffee. You can start your journaling at night. This could be after you make dinner, or whenever you feel like you're ready. Or you can make dinner, and then after you can take a walk. You can also listen to a podcast, or you could just have complete silence and just go for a walk and have the fresh air. I know that. All right, so number 3 is mindful routines, self-love practices, coming home, changing your clothes, putting on your slippers, lighting a candle. You can even light the candle while you're journaling. You can light a candle while you're writing in your budget. It doesn't have to be about spending a lot of money. It is about taking the time to do intentional things for yourself, saying no when you need to say no, setting boundaries, and doing the things that are going to make you happy now and in the long run. Okay, and then we have our memory jar. This one seems like so much fun. We also have our DIY date night, setting up your space, figuring out what you're going to make, lighting a candle, putting music, picking a game. Maybe you're going to watch a movie or play a game. If not, then do your vision board with the whole family. I personally think this is like such great ideas. Topics we have for our self-care is what? Love your budget. Love it. Love your budget. Tackling the things that you need to do. And maybe it's just about getting organized. Maybe it's the simple things. And then setting boundaries and saying no. Setting boundaries and saying no. Turning off your phone. Silencing your phone. Taking a break. What else? And then practicing your mindful routines. So this is just about intentions and really paying attention. Like, okay, I'm going to come in, I'm going to clean the house up, I'm going to light a candle while I journal, I'm going to put my socks on, maybe take a bath. Things that you could do for yourself at home. There's so many things that we could do that we probably don't do. To hear your thoughts on any of these topics, please leave me a comment below. I'm so excited. I hope that you guys like the video. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys is markers. We have 10 Crayola markers. I have 12 colored pencils and a pack of 24 crayons and a cute Happy Valentine's Day with a little kitty. So this is going to go to one person that leaves me a wonderful comment, and I'll pick the winner. I don't know if it's going to be the first person that comments, but I want someone to leave me a comment that relates to the video. And do you agree about self-care? And do you practice some of the items? Like, just say hello. And I'll send you guys your Valentine gift for you, okay? All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing night. Bye for now.